Hello, this is part 2 of Hero Club SB, aka My Hero Academia, Freddy's Fazclire's Nightclub, and Final Freddy's Security Breach. Warning, I do not own none of this. And again, YouTube Internet, I forgot to mention the part 1. I'm going to have to use pictures off my phone. And also, I'm going to try my best to not say any weird things. Again, I'm sorry. If I do, again, I may have to use a lot of other stuff, like say, hey, this is not part of the story, this is just another reference. Again, I'm sorry. Let's move on. So they left. It was getting close to night time in Japan. So they, of course, headed out for the last plane. They zonked out and slept. Towards when we got back to school, head back in, and of course he went to bed and slept. And again, he was literally in the physics ward. He blinked a few times. He looked over, saw, of course, Isuku looked over, gave him, of course, his hands were a little more free, gave him a hang sign of what's going on. He said, I don't know. So, of course, he literally had a finger, like he was about to raise, and said, excuse me. We have no idea either. Big bro, what the heck are you doing here? Simple, little brother. There were some few things going to happen. And that is, the Liberation Army is trying to find a way to destroy McQuark. All of the League of Villains all died. Well, I said, yes, I know you want to save Tomio Shigaraki, but he told me to tell you one thing. Don't worry about him. Save the others. Make enough that the society really wakes up to their stupidity. Make them really wake up. Thank you. One, what about OFA? I mean, once they destroy Quark, OFA has to be destroyed too. That is right. But I think Quark is reactivating. My BioQuark? Dad told me about it, but I don't really understand a whole lot. No, I don't want that to happen. It's gonna happen. I'm so sorry. And again, this purple smoke came forward. He was a tall... Okay, let me pause real quick. Look up a demon, like not demon, creature, whatever, like Hellboy. Look that character up, okay? But it wasn't because of his right arm. It's not the Johnson's right arm, okay? But again, he had more like a demonic demon-esque look. Of course, he was wearing a high-dollar tuxedo. Of course, with a sword. He said, "You must be the You must be the new Quark." Yes, my name is fazclire. If that name's real, again, I'm sorry. If it's not, again, I'm sorry. I'm bad at naming. Coming up with names. Again, I'm sorry. Yes, you must be the 9th generation. Right, let me explain. So he explained about the Quark, about the powers, everything. But it can actually fuse with another Quark and make it permanent. Quick look at or AFO. Do you think it may work? But you need to add one more Quark to make it enough is 100% there. Which Quark are you looking at? Actually, do you have a stamina boost base type Quark? Yes, actually I do. It's just a weak one. It's fine. Once it mixes in with my Quark, it will kind of boost it so it can keep up. Don't worry, Suku. This Quark will come in handy when the time is right. Just like the rest of this Quark here. Until you unlock it, it will be a tool when the time is right, but trained properly. Besides, right now, the quirk's actually adapted to your body, so it can definitely give you some excess boost and stamina, but it will also make you have to eat a lot more. He won't get no fat. Goes Anonymous said, "Wait, what? That's not fair! When I was training, I couldn't hardly eat a cupcake cake. Made me feel fat. That's not fair!" Anonymous, good as... Nah. Again, I'm sorry for what my descendant has done to you. It's fine. Huh? Don't worry. Your mom will tell you everything later. For now, rest. Previous use of OFA. I must talk to you. He'll be fine. Now, all for one, you and Tosanori must talk what's going on. Got it. Previous users, I must talk to you. Once this quirk fully awaken, it will actually keep you healed. Once you finally able to let go and move on, your quirk will stay healed with him. That's the gist of this quirk. No, it must have to absorb one quirk. In other words, yes, but he will still keep it. I know this quirk's weird, trust me about it, it's just bat crazy. So, he started doing match tricks, and doing a little bit of match tricks does help out. This book will give you more information about this quirk, and also you can write your own quirk and the drawbacks with it as well. When this book's fully have quirks to all write down, this book will appear into the real world. That's another trick of the quirk. This quirk's just weird. Indeed. Second user, third user. I know you think this quirk's weird, trust me, it is. Again, any quirk can be used in the right hands. But remember, just be you, okay? Because the second user and the third user just turn aside and nod their heads. Cool. Fourth user, don't worry. Besides, I collected some few quirks over the years. Like what? Rapid heal. It can actually heal your body fully. So, wow. Well, thanks. Not a problem. But you need to also train too, learn how to use it properly. Guide him. Tosanori, all for one. I'm going to do something. So this golden like smoke come into their bodies and fully heal them. Next morning, All Might Tosanori Yagi was literally in his prime form, fully healed, fully healthy. He focused his power and realized he has the quirk again. Realized it was actually the base form of the quirk, so that he can actually train with it, make it even stronger. But he must think wisely. It's actually a little more powerful than he realized, so it needs to be harked back. But for now, don't use it yet. Retrain yourself in his that you descended suit style too, to learn how to use it with better control. He said, better control, not a problem. So he got up. Of course, he did his morning routine, used the bathroom, brushed his teeth, stretched, heavily stretched, and then go off on a jog. He said, "That's me. I'm fully healed." So he told, he told Recovery Girl, Nezu, Gran Torino, his detective friend, and the teachers of UA. Everything. Said pretty muchly. Because Miss Midnight literally said these words, which I'm not going to repeat. Everybody looked at her and said, "Really? Ask Miss Midnight, compared to you and Ho, you and him, he would probably make you disabled. No, from the waist down. Really? According to his ancestor, that once they start going at it, they won't stop until two things happen. One, they're 100% impregnated, or they're comatose. or they'll, well, he doesn't need to see anything else. Again, sorry, but so Fulson, he said those three words, he said those three sentences, because all the females, they'll just said, wow. Because Miss Milko said, come on. Yeah, he can't even copy you quark. Again, I gotta drink. Oh, sorry. After that, of course, some other things said, and Miss Midnight walked over to her, and yeah, let's say those two were having a little bit of a talk, and they both calmed down and said, so, after everything is done, yes, oh boy, so what should we do now? Be prepared. All for one. Did tell me one thing. What? We need to make sure enough that a lot of innocent people are safe and sound. How should we do this? I don't know. First off, we gotta think of a way. Actually, I wrote everything down. The secret taught me one thing. To write stuff down once it comes to my head. So I don't forget it, which does help out a lot. Because Nessa looked through the whole entire walls that sorry, tongue twister, that AFO said to him. He said, I will definitely start looking into this. Please do. Right now, I need to retrain myself, learn how to use this properly. Alright. Toshi. Yes, Sensei? Did the kid unlock? The only I can really tell you is that Nanosaur did tell me he is certain that he will unlock her quirk, but will be later. Right now, he needs to learn about Black Whip. So, he explained a little bit more. So, yeah. Said, that's good. But he's going to try his best. Tongue twister. He's going to try his best to train himself probably how to use it. For now, he's going to have a lot of difficulties with his dad's drunkenness. Yeah, I did talk to his mom about it, and even she was kind of flabbergasted. And I did not know that young Bakugo's father was a fashion designer. I did not know that. We didn't either. So he explained what it was, and of course Miss Midnight Flash said, those are high quality, but so cheap. Wow! They don't have a small little store that you can walk in and they can teach you how to sew properly. Wow! I even wanted them to come and teach the kids teach the girls how to sew, how to make their own clothes. Agreed. That's a good idea, but after everything done, agreed, after the whole entire war didn't happen. It didn't. Well, at least in my mind, it still did, but it's not heavy, I think. I'm not sure, so that's later on. Back with 1A. They were packing up because they're going to go to see their moms and their dads, because UA wanted their parents to come pick their kids up to get them out of there, to be on the safe side. One of the girls looked at Ochaka Raka and said, Ochaka, why didn't you start dating him? Of course, they explained why and everything else. Said, right now it's not the right time. Okay, so they agree. After a couple more chats later, they want to go and do some more training, but they can't. So they have to, stay at you. Because their parents came and picked them up and took them home. Turns out the parents of 1A and 1B, they got family issues they have to go and do, so they decided to, go along with them. Why not? Along with the other people of in UA. So they did. And I want to say this as well. I'm going to live off that you can use your own medicine. That your own imagination can keep going. your own story. But I want to go back to Isuku. That after Isuku got a full rest, he landed in America. Again, this is My Hero Academia. There, he got out with his mom and dad. Gotta go, see ya.